wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazrina binti Abdul Maulud. My matrix number 10D18 19F1005. Today I will present about definition of cost accounting. Cost accounting is the establishment of budget, standard costs, and actual cost of operation, process, activities of product, and analysis of variance, profitability, or the social use of funds.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Fahana binti Rosli. Matric number 10D80 19F1003. GIFAC is advantageous for a company which does not apply cost accounting. The first, accounting the benefit of cost accounting come with a price since costing method different from organization to organization. It's not clear how these costs might manifest themselves until a specific firm is examined. Second, reliance on highly skilled talent. Higher skilled accountant and auditor are likely to charge more for their services. Employees have to receive extra training and must sufficiently cooperate with data input. Non-cooperation can render ineffective and otherwise beautifully constructed system. The third, financial character expenses are not included for cost calculation, hence the calculated cost is not correct always.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzatul Alia binti Zakaria. My number matric 10D80 19F1018. So today I want to continue the fourth and fifth disadvantage. The fourth disadvantage is the cost previous year is not same in the current year. Hence, cost data are not highly useful. For the example, cost last year we cannot use anymore at current year because every year the cost data is different. So disadvantage is we need to calculate every set period of time to find out the actual cost of the current year operation. Next, the fifth disadvantage is installation of cost accounting system require the maintenance of many costing records. If result is heavy expenditure. For the example, a company make a lot of expenses, so they need to record the all expenses in the cost accounting system.
My name is Nuliana binti Samad. My matric number is 10D80 19F1012. I will explain about question 3, which is the differences between cost accounting and financial accounting. My part is cost accounting. The first is nature. The nature for cost accounting is classify, record, present, and interpret in a significant manner the material, labor, overhead costs involved in manufacturing and selling each product, job, and services. For second is primary user of information. The user are only internal user. They are members of the management. They must keep secret how much capital to produce something from outside because that is the secret of the company. And the third is accounting method. For cost accounting, they does not based on the double entry system. For accounting principle, does not bound to use the financial reporting standard. They only use any accounting technique that generate useful information. Next, for unit of measurement, they apply any measurement unit is useful in a particular situation, such as meter, kilometer, liter, and so on. For report frequency, data and statement are prepared whenever they need. Report may be prepared on a monthly, weekly, or daily basis. not same like financial accounting. They need to follow the accounting period. And lastly, time dimension, concern with the future information as well as past information, that it will be make it for the management to budget for the future when guide bypass record.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ian Isa. The number is 1080 1F 1020. Today I would like to talk about the best of cost accounting and financial accounting. My part is financial accounting. So the first is nature of financial accounting. First is classifies records, presents and interprets in terms of financial character, and also provides the figures for the preparation of the financial statement. So the second is primary users of financial. The users are internal and external to the business enterprise. External users include creditors, financial analysts, and government authorities. The third is accounting methods. Financial accounting is follow the double entry system. Next, accounting principle. The financial reporting standard is quoted and used extensively as a unit of measurement. All information is in terms of money. Next one is report frequency. The data and statement will for defined period usually a year. And the last one is time dimension. Reports what has happened in the past in an organization.
Question 4. We choose product mask. As we know, WHO has created a face mask that can prevent from spreading the virus. In this business, we choose which is mask. It is because that can help other people to stay healthy. Masks have many types and also have advantages. As example, N95 masks have the strongest protection because these masks avoid more than 95% of virus, 100% of dust, 100% of bacteria, and 100% of pollen. This type of face mask is strongly encouraged by the government to be used by the community during this pandemic season. This is why we choose to open this business. Cost unit refers to the unit of product, service, or time in relation to which cost may be ascertained or expressed. For example, in terms of cost unit, we care about the size of the face mask. This is to make it easier to use and increase comfort. This is also because this face mask should be used everywhere, so we need a mask with comfort. We make a mask size which is 17.5 times 9.5 cm. This size is according to standards and normal size for every society, especially in the pandemic season. As a control material, we have limit that one box has only 15 pieces. This is also purposed to reduce waste. The target price is also reasonable, which is RM1 per pieces and RM15 piece for a box. Cost center. Cost center is a production or service location, function, activity, or item of equipment for which costs are ascertained. Okay, for example, the example of cost center in our business is IT department. This department makes sure that hardware, software, and network are all working correctly, properly, update, and secure. Next, project manager. This individual plan, budget, schedule, and oversee projects so that they are complete efficiently and correctly. In addition, janitor staff. Janitors maintain clean, orderly facilities so that employees can be healthy and productive. Finally, customer service department. This department handles customer complaints, improve customer experience, and manage any warranties and rebate that might be available.
The cost object. Cost object is often a product or department for which costs are accumulated and measured. For example, as a factory that manufactures face masks as the main target, we have list some cost object involved in producing this mask. As example, our glue for our mask, we use more specific and stronger glue as a support for the strap in this mask, because for us a quality mask is the main goal. In addition, we also use cotton as a byproduct in producing fabric types mask in this case, because we do not target only one type of mask, but we also target diversity in producing face masks. And for cost guide as well is list out all the costs involved in making one unit of product. After going through some process of discussion about the cost involved in producing face masks, we found that the highest cost is overhead. Overhead cost is 50,000 ringgit Malaysia. For example, we pay electrical and water bill. This is because we use machine to carry out production of face mask. Then the second cost is we use the material cost, which is 45,000 ringgit. This is the cost of good use to process the production of mask.
Okay. The meaning of completion was gas production, cost required to convert raw materials into concrete products. Conversion cost equal to the cost of production minus raw material cost. For the example is direct labor wages. The amount is 15,000. For the electricity is 50,000. Maintenance expenses is 8,000. All of these 8 together equals 73,000 ringgit, which is the company's conversion cost for the month of March. In March, the company was able to produce 1,500 units this month. As a result, 73,000 ringgit divided by 15,000 equals 5 ringgit. So which means that the company pays 5 ringgit conversion cost per unit. Depending on the industry and other similar companies, the company's cost per unit may be high or low.
Next, opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the profit loss when one alternative selected over another. For example, as you can see, we have identified the opportunity cost encountered while engaged in the production of the face mask. This is especially true when there is a situation where every person in the corner of the world desperately needs a mask and the rate of mask production at a given time is limited. For example, when facing a COVID-19 situation at this stage, we have to choose whether to export the mask to a foreign country or issue the mask completely to our own country. After several stages of discussion, the company has chosen to export the processed mask to foreign country. This is because when compared in terms of profit, the profit to export to foreign country is more worthwhile.
The incremental cost is defined as net additional cost carried by the company due to different spending changes and on costs associated with production, replacing machinery or equipment, or enacting a new production process. Okay, for example, if our company wants to increase unit of its mass from 15,000 units to 18,000 units, and the expenses for the company also increased from 125,000 to 175,000. So the incremental cost of each unit is 70 million. So how we get the incremental cost? So 175,000 minus 125,000 to equal 70,000 ringgit. So the cost of unit 18,000 unit minus 2,000 units equal 300 units. So the cost of expenses is 50,000 unit divide 3,000 unit of face mask. So equal 70 ringgit per unit. Therefore, the company should not increase production unless they can sell each unit for a minimum for 70 units. So next, I want to explain what is the replacement cost. The meaning of replacement cost is the amount of money it costs to replace something that is currently used with something new due to stolen, damage, loss, and etc. For the example, if our company bought machine to produce face masks for 2,500 10 years ago, the present value of machine is 1,000 after depreciation. The replacement cost for the machine comes out to be 2,000. So the company need to decide that it is a good idea to replace the machine and buy a new one, or continue with the old one. In this case, management should replace the machine because it will add value to the business in the future. Our company is using machine for several years, and the book value of asset is 5,000. The remaining useful life of asset is 2 years now. If after 2 years the asset value become 8,000 and the discount rate 5%, present value of replacement cost will be 8,000 divide 1.05 multiply 1.05 equal 7,256.
Sunk cost. Sunk cost is a cost that entity has incurred and which it can no longer recover. Sunk costs are not considered when making the decision to continue investing in an ongoing project, since these costs are unrecoverable. For example, while doing this business, we found some costs that caused our factory to have to face be clearer as we conduct research on better materials that can be used to produce better quality face masks. Also, bear a lot of relatively high costs during the start to launch a new product. This is because not all people believe in new product at an early stage. This has causes losses and turned into a sunk cost for us.
Last but not least is conclusion. In conclusion, the importance of cost to a business is information for management. Cost accounting benefit management as a tool to develop budget and establish cost control program which can increase profit companies in future. Cost data helps management formulate business policy. The introduction of budget controls and standard costs is very helpful for analyzing costs. It helps to find the reason for profit or loss. It also provides data to send price offers. In addition, it can also give benefit to consumer by reducing costs. The main goal of cost is to reduce production cost to maximize business profit. The cost is generally continued to consumer in the form of lower price. Consumer can get quality product at a lower price. It is important because it also beneficial for employees. Cost accounting helps set employees' wages, emphasize the use of efficient labor and scientific system for payment of salaries. Efficient employees are rewarded for their competence. This helps to push a payroll incentive trend in business. Thank you.